session. But
so there's a likelihood that the whole of this year you may not even have a tribunal.
if there is no allocation for the next quarter,
Who are the members of the tribunal?
the members of the commission.
Members of the commissioners, be on record. Why are you not meeting? Because you are commissioners in your own capacity. Let's start from who? Hajati. Hajati.
To go for tribunals with the instruction of the chair, and then it's supposed to be the chair and not less than 3 commissioners. So we are waiting to be invited. We are ready.
Yes, the next commissioner.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. As commissioners, we are available to participate as members on the tribunal. We are informed when resources are available is when we proceed. And the arrangements are made by the Director, Complaints, Investigations and Legal. Together.
Chair, clarification. Clarification, Chair.
If I allow clarification, we shall not let first be all on record.
Yes, Honorable Chair and members, as long as resources are available, the chairperson comes up with a program for tribunals, and every tribunal session is consisted of the chairperson and the 3 members of the commission.
Okay, Honorable Pindi.
Sumbusas and mandazi, what resources really? They have vehicles, they have fuel. What resources?
Anyway, I don't want to preempt their response. Let me first conclude. Let's have a fair comment. We don't want to preempt what other commissioners will say. Yes, but
tribunals, how they happen. Now, as we talk, even before, it is the chairperson of the commission who assigns commissioners tribunal settings or sessions. And in this case, currently, one tribunal sits in different places, but at the same time, it is the chair who chairs all. So if it is January, it means the chair will be there for one session composed of 3 commissioners. So that's how I've been doing it. But it's the chairperson who allocates which commissioner to go where. And again, and again, it is the secretary who provides the funds. When there are no funds, then it means there is no tribunal. So that's
yes. Are you the second last commissioner?
Thank you very much, Chair. I think for me, I'm going to differ from all the commissioners. For us to keep on referring on the resources, when we were even given the additional money, 10 billion, to cover all what we are supposed to do. Like somebody said, we receive salaries, we even get allowances, we have cars, they have fuel. Why are we not going to do our mandate? The problem is that we are supposed to be called by the chair and sit and go. Let us address issues the way they are. Let us not rotate around the money, when money is there.
So you received an additional 10
billion.
10 billion. And since you received it, you are not sitting.
Chair.
No, let's. I don't want to preempt the commissioners. Okay, let's go to the last commissioner. The last
one is I have not received a cause list and schedule for tribunal sittings since December last year, and Chair, that is the reason why I have not partaken in the tribunal sittings.
Who prepares the cause list?
That's administrative, and it streams from the director legal.
Director legal, you haven't prepared a cause list, so to you there are no cases. When we have cases of over 21 years.
Thank you, Chair. As the chairperson of the commission stated, these tribunal sessions are conducted in the regional offices.
Answer
Commission.
your part, the cause list.
I'm
You haven't
explaining
prepared.
why I have not prepared a cause list. In order for me to prepare a cause list, there must be a budget line that has been allocated for tribunal sessions. That is part of what I
So
attach
you are saying
to request for the
you are saying that according to your budget. Okay. Could I clarification?
The clarification I'm seeking, you always the cause list according to the budgetary need
allocation.
and allocation. Do you always have the financial budget plan?
Yes,
If you have, who is your planner?
the planner is here, sir.
So can you guide us on the same? Because for you, if there is no plan to guide the commission, that's why maybe we are loitering
Yes,
around.
Honorable Shimosho.
That is my interest.
Resources. But there is a commissioner there saying they received an additional budget of 10 billion to handle these matters. And Chair, that puts us in a situation where we need to know the truth. So it's important that the members of the commission here be on oath and tell us the truth.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
Martin Muzali, MP Buzaya. Chair, maybe what we need to understand, can we look at the budget line where money for such activities is allocated? Because the head of the institution is saying there was no money. Therefore, I could not call meetings where there is no money. And indeed, she's right. So I think what we need to do is to look in the budget and see, was there money allocated for such activities? And if not, what were their priorities in the budgeting process?
There was a procedural issue he raised
Mr. Chairman.
of whether we are getting the right information, and as to whether
One, these people even get money from foreign funders. Secondly, this lady here, Madam Nansamba, is very confident, thinking that she's facing senior 6 rivers. Let me put this on record. These people, in their preparation of their documents, not revealing and giving responses, was not by error. It was deliberate. They have 212 cases they have cleared before finally handling the issues. Secondly, when we come here, I still insist, the moment you give us the items for the week, we look for information. This commission, whether you put the commissioners on oath, already you have a former member of parliament. She has told you we got money before us. And me, I'm in the opposition. I would be attacking the government seriously by now. As if we want to believe that this commission does not get any money, which is not true. They get money. They do get money from government.
yes.
So, by not having documents attached and the management responses by these people puts us in a precarious situation. Because what are we going to base on to write our report? By getting oral answers. Yet you gave them time to prepare.
Thank you, Honorable Nangori.
That's my...
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, when we look at the financial 28 billion, actually what they had asked was 10 billion. I don't know, it moved from 10 to 28. The director legal, she's talking about, you are right, of course, you cannot prepare the cause list and the schedule without having an assurance of the funding. But that one goes back to the accounting officer. did you budget for this? Did you plan for this? Because if you didn't...
Accounting officer,
yeah,
respond
it is the
quickly.
accounting officer actually to simplify the thing, very simple.
Let him respond
and then
quickly.
the last one, Mr. Chairman, as I conclude.
No.
When we were here last
before you
time
conclude,
with the commissioners,
let
Mr.
him
Chairman,
first answer you. Maybe you conclude at once. Did you budget for that? I'm going to... Did you budget?
Is the 10.4 billion being talked about was received by the Commission in December 2024?
The question is simple. You are explaining. Did you budget for this?
The answer is yes, and I'd explained in the first appearance, and for the record, let me say it again. When we receive money, it is allocated in 4 quarters, as you know, in government. Now, the issue at hand, the tribunal was allocated 150 million in the first quarter of financial year 2025-2026, which ran from July to December. And that 100...
No, talk about 2024, 2025, the allocation.
I don't have it off cuff like I said. I was not there at the time. I'm very sure.
You don't have the records?
The records will be available. We can...
Who has the records?
I was responding, Honorable Chair, to the fact that tribunals were last held in December 2025, and today is August 2026. That is the response I was making.
Okay.
And for that particular period, 150 million was allocated in the first quarter, which was utilized between July and December. And for that financial year, there was no further allocation. That explains why we've not had tribunals from January to June.
Let me return to Honorable Chimosho. You are going to conclude. Because it appears...
It is on public domain that in 2024-2025, the Canadian Embassy wanted to give you a funding of about 70 billion to run your activities. You were in that meeting with you were not in that meeting, but you have some information about it. Tell us the truth.
I've not been with him to the commission.
Okay, Madam Chairperson, about the Canadian Embassy funding the commission to a tune of 70 billion shillings. 70 billion. Uganda, 70 billion. Where you were part, you were even in the meeting. Did you attend that meeting, and why did you withdraw along the way? What happened? I've been waiting for the chairperson to be around so that you tell us the truth. How the commission is. Today you are quiet. You are not telling us what is the problem.
No,
are you confusing the committee?
I think that
so much.
I think let me guide. July, these commissioners appeared before the committee, and all the blame you had for failure to have tribunals was on the chairperson. Now the chairperson is present. You are being reserved. Now you cannot choose to tell the committee different answers at different times. I saw rule be put on oath. Same for the other commissioner who appeared to also be worried of what her colleagues were saying.
Honorable Chair, Chair.
Yes.
I have a request that when they are on oath,
all resultant failure to hold tribunal meetings, and it's partly one of the reasons why we found that the chairperson is a very substantive witness to assist us understand this anomaly. Now that the observation is that their answers are different in the presence of the chairperson, I so direct that they be put on oath so that we can interrogate with certainty. Clerk.
Honorable Chair, sir. Honorable Chair, if you allow.
I've already ruled.
Yes, sir.
I've already ruled. First take the oath, then you submit.
Evidence I shall give touching the matter before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Makes swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Stephen Vasaliza, swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Atuhaire Jacqueline Rwamkurukuru, swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
I, Crispin Kaheru, swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give touching the matter before this committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
And finally, yes. This now let me clear this out of the way. Just 1 minute per commissioner, then I open up from this side to that side. Now, commissioners on 27th July 2026, while appearing before Park Kosase, matters concerning the Uganda Human Rights Commission, partially within the Auditor General's report, and also partially from the observations and publications within the media. In your specific reference to tribunals, which is limited and well recorded by the committee, you attributed the failure for Uganda Human Rights Commission to convene tribunals and hear human rights cases on the chairperson of the commission, Ewanu Mariam Wangadia. It is not at leisure that a witness submits one statement and changes the statement. We must interrogate the intention and purpose. Otherwise, we value every sitting of our committee, and we value every information we receive in our formal engagements. We are an accountability committee, but as well with all the powers of a committee of parliament. And as we sit, it is Parliament of Uganda sitting and transacting. It is not casual submission and deliberation. Now, I want to put you back on record to substantiate your submission of 27th July and today on why the commission tribunals are not sitting, and where you may have falsely made a submission against the chairperson. You also clarify the intention. Otherwise, we still hold your submission on our record as part of your submission. Try to assist us understand as to whether there is a contradiction, or whether there is a change of mind, or whether you were actually just lying to the committee for your own reasons. I want to start with the... let them first speak on record, then you engage. Yes? Okay. Commissioner Lukwago.
Why we don't go for tribunals? And my answer was, I have no powers to convene the tribunals. And I said the powers are vested in the chair only to convene the tribunals. And I still stand by what I said on that day. I'm available and I'm waiting for the invitation and cause list so that I can sit into the tribunals.
We shall interrogate the submission at once. Yes, the next commissioner.
On that material day, I was asked who chairs the Human Rights Commission Tribunal, and I did say it's the chairperson of the commission. I was also asked the reasons why we may not be holding tribunals, and I did say, among other things, it is resources, and the resources are mainly required for, number one, we get salaries. That is true, as has been mentioned. We even have vehicles, all of us. We need resources only for fuel, subsistence, and accommodation. And we get per diem of 280,000 per night. So these are the resources which I was indicating and clarifying we need. Thank you.
The next commissioner.
Happening in Uganda Mass Commission. Myself and these two colleagues of mine seated here, we found out that things were not going well in the commission. And we wrote a dossier to the appointing authority, that is Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda. The dossier is dated 12 February 2026. We have all the details, with the use of tribunals and the rest inclusive. From there, Honorable Chair and members, we went one extra mile and we met the Inspector General of Police. Sorry, Inspector General of Government. I beg your pardon. That is Lady Aisha Narule Batara. That was on 4th March 2026. And then we presented a dossier. We had a meeting with her, and it's assured us that it's going to take up the matter. That same day, it's opened up a file, an investigation file. If I quote the reference, headquarter, stock CO, stock 187, stock 200, stock 2026. It's opened up a file. From there, on 26th of March 2026, the IGG wrote to the Secretary of Uganda Human Rights Commission, PO Box 4929 Kampala, subject, investigations into the allegation of maladministration, corruption, abuse of office in Uganda Human Rights Commission. The letter is here. The IGG went ahead and appointed 2 investigators to investigate this matter, whatever you are talking about. And good enough for now, and members, whatever the Attorney General captured in that report is included within our dossier to the President and the IGG. I think at the moment I can stop here. Thanks a lot.
Assist us to internalize the dossier. What relates to tribunal meetings? What did you say?
The truth of the matter,
because you are referring to a document.
The 1.4 billion things, the money was mismanaged. The details are too much. All the details are here. How
much?
The 1.4 billion money, the supplementary budget which was given us, the money was mismanaged. My colleague can add on because we are 3 of us.
Okay, let your colleague add on.
Before you go there.
No, let them finish.
Say something and explain what we said the other time. But I would like to say we have not changed our mind, because we had now gone on accountability issues, not on what you asked about the chairperson. I can say whatever we said, I remain stand to that. And more so on the tribunal. The tribunal is consisted by a chairperson and 3 members. And it is the chairperson who selects the team to be on which tribunal. Therefore, for me, since I took my own oath, that time we have not been having tribunal. Then I said, when the secretary avails the resources, I didn't say we don't have resources. If the secretary has not facilitated us, we cannot go for a tribunal, and a tribunal which has not been constituted. So I stand by that we have not been going for tribunals because the chairperson in her capacity and the accounting officers have not facilitated us. So we could not force ourselves on a tribunal. So I stand to that. Then additionally, we said there's something wrong in the commission. We have never had a commission meeting since March. And I don't know how a commission of the Uganda Human Rights Commission, which I tell you I'm a second-time commissioner. And if I look, I'm a bit senior in many capacities and a retired colonel. We have integrity. We have experience. I don't know whether we are sick, but we can be tested even here. Whatever the case, that aside, we are here, whatever we may want to do. So, we are here.
Proceed, Commissioner.
So, Chair, really, when we say the commission is at a standstill, we are not lying because the documents are there. The President knows. The Director General also knows. The Director for such knows. Major Magambo of the CID, there's nobody who doesn't know, including here. So there has been a crisis. And me, when we came, I thought it was Auditor General. So the crisis is there. Now I want to really take this opportunity, if you allow Chairperson, to greet my Chairperson, who I've never met since March.
You have never met?
I've never met face to face, or I hear in office, and I'm
allowing you to greet.
Honorable Chairperson.
Come and shake hands. Come and.
Other than the budget, I know they will present it better.
Yes.
Because my role as a chairperson, I have nothing. I mean, as a commissioner, I have nothing with accountability issues. It is the secretary and his team, and maybe the immediate supervisor, who is the chairperson. Since that time when our chairperson came from the alleged resignation, but as a lawyer, I know it was a resignation. They can't be intent to resign. Because even the 56 tells us how a commissioner can resign. If I want to resign, I don't think President Hussein will say, don't go. Why not? So to me, I thought, since I'm not seeing the chairperson, she had resigned, and up to now it is you have clarified. So after coming back, as she said, there was a meeting of the political parties. Our colleague, Dr. Lulu Mabaiga, and Akena and others all met. We were in office, but the commissioners were not involved. We were just there. Then we started saying, what is this? If you cannot bring us, you have come back.
So you are saying the chairperson met political party leaders
without any commission.
Herself. You had no input.
You had no input. Then later on, when you invited us, at least you can testify. You were here. She did not come.
Okay.
And in the Human Rights Commission committee, they went alone, and you saw what happened. They said we'll come back. So in short, financial management cannot take place if there is no coordination and teamwork. And actually, it should be us, as members of the commission, to know each and everything. So we cannot say this one has gone wrong, there's no money. Maybe the technocrats know there was money. How it was appropriated, we don't know. But also here, I have a letter which was given to a response over conflict in the financial management. This letter was written to the then secretary, and I'm happy that you should call her. If you don't call Madam Lucy Jang, you will not know. It is even which led to her sacking, which was also done arbitrarily, because we even petitioned public service. Because we have asked, he who seeks equity comes with a clean hand. So we are telling you what is there. Let us not cover things around. I'm happy the members of parliament here are saying what is the problem. So, in this letter which I have, February 17th, 2026.
Maybe you avail the committee with all the documents you have referred to, all of you, the commissioners.
We shall. One to the president, one to the IGG, one to...
Yeah, we want a copy of all those documents.
We have them.
To
So you can see the
but
problem
continue.
is bigger. Whether...
Summarize the content. Summarize what was the content there. What was your...
the content here, okay, of the headline. Response issues raised concerning my conduct as accounting officer. Because there was a conflict between the accounting officer and the chair. And it was about finances. Money, money, money. And she had to leave. And in that time, we saw things are going wrong. We said we should not die in the game when we are not part of.
Okay, let me hear from the other commissioner.
So,
let me hear from the other commissioner. It to be this service not to hear from all. Yes, Madam Commissioner.
Yes, thank you very much, Chair. The whole issue in the commission stems from the institutional dysfunctions and management issues. When we talk about malpractice in administration, these are things we have been living since we were appointed on that commission. We have been struggling, for God's sake, honorable members. We were appointed as people of caliber. Me, myself, I'm a former woman MP of Shema District, a commissioner now. I've served on many boards, even international NGOs. So when you come and you get that opportunity given by God from the appointing authority, you want to give it your all. You want to work and make sure, most importantly, that you are working on Uganda Human Rights Commission. You are looking at justice. When you see that money, the money that comes in, the whole issue is that money is diverted from the core mandate, which is the tribunal. When you say money is not around and money is doing other things which are not core mandate, then I don't know what we are doing. So
you are saying instead of budgeting or planning for the core mandate, the money is spent elsewhere. On what?
On travel abroad. People will be traveling in a year like 6 times. Same people. There is, I don't know, classes, because I only traveled once since I've been on this commission, and I went to Nigeria and they made sure I went to economic class, and I went to 6 countries roaming in the economic class. Anyway, that's not the point.
So
when we saw that things were going wrong in the commission meetings, by the way, which are also very hard, because you ask the secretary who has been there, can we have a commission meeting, which is also supposed to be called by the chair? First and foremost, by the way, we are supposed to scrutinize the budgets. We are supposed to look at those financial statements, which we don't. Because if we were doing that internally, then some of those things would be addressed. But me, honorable members, I can assure you the problem we are facing right now is from the top. Is that the chair from onset didn't want teamwork. From onset, she thought that she can run this commission on her own, her alone as a person. So she picked one director, this story. No wonder she is now holding 2 offices at the same time. Nansa. Okay? And picked another commissioner. They are Crispin Kaher. They are the people that travel. They are the people that go in meetings. You just stay at home, you don't know what to do. You come every day, you come in office, but you are irrelevant. Why are we irrelevant on this on the commission?
You are saying the chairperson transact with only the director, legal, and 1 commissioner?
Yes. So we were like now. And most importantly, if they were not even eating money, maybe we would have kept quiet. But you are not meeting and money is being eaten. And you wonder one day, the appointing authority will call me and say, Jacqueline, is this the reason why I appointed you on this commission? So we wrote that, we became whistleblowers on our own commission, so that we can put these things to light. Now when we come here to you, honorable members, please do help us. Mike is gone.
I conclude.
So basically for me, well, this committee was not furnished with this document, but this document we gave it to another committee of legal and parliamentary.
What document is that?
Our whistleblower document. The one that
signed by who and who?
Signed by Honorable Commissioner Simeon Subuga, Basariza Stephen, and Honorable Tire Jacqueline. Some of our other commissioners, we called them in the meetings that we were going to. Especially Shifra would give, say, I'm not around, but I will see what you people would be discussing. But then for us, we went ahead and said, no. Muruganda tuja kwekubira omurange nsejja kuwulira.
So let's go to the last commissioner.
Thank you very much. One of the panels of the tribunal. And Chair, once I receive a cause list and the schedule for my panel for the tribunals, I normally comply. And I think it is on record that I have not missed any sitting of any tribunal once it is convened. Now, in law, it's the chair who is the statutory head of the commission, and individually as members, we cannot unilaterally convene or constitute ourselves into a tribunal. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, lastly, and then open up, Madam Chair.
Is sick to work alone. What I can say is currently, we cannot pretend that the situation is perfect. The work environment is not very friendly. And that's why even the meeting mentioned, maybe as an example of chairperson working alone, when I met heads of at least 8 opposition political parties, I met them with the staff. I did not invite members of the commission. The environment is not friendly, to say the least.
Thank you. Now I'm opening up.